a new green market, a business-friendly initiative, and holiday fun in your great hometown. All that and more coming up now on Wellington in the Know. Hi, and thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Andrea DeFonte. Fresh veggies, flowers, and baked goods that are to die for. Those are just a few of the treats you can scoop up at Wellington's new Green Market at the Wellington Amphitheater.
November 12th will be the opening day, and one of the most exciting parts of the Green Market is that we're going to have fresh produce from our local farmers out in the Belglade area, selling directly to our Wellington residents. It's also tied in on opening day with Fall Fling, which is the art festival put on by the Art Society.
Like Joe said, the Green Market will be open every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. beginning November 12th. For more information or to learn about being a vendor, call 561-283-5856. There's a new opportunity for you to shape Wellington's future, and it's only a click away. Wellington is partnering with Florida Atlantic University's School of Urban Planning and Design to create the Wellington Living Lab. Part of that project, this new website, where researchers, developers, and residents can get involved with Wellington 2060.
The Living Lab is really going to help us address and understand issues that face our community. And by using the open dialogue and the open communication, we're going to be able to incorporate input from FAU, from the faculty and staff, from the public, and from Wellington staff, and hopefully make decisions that will keep us a great hometown. Well, the Living Lab website is one of our most important and exciting components of the Living Lab program. It's an open and online network that will allow independent members of the public, interested parties to go ahead and weigh in and review all of the Living Lab data that's been collected. They'll be able to add their input, suggestions, and we're looking forward to looking at what this web component really adds, and we think it's going to be a really exciting way to get the public involved, to allow everybody to have a little bit of input into this, and then hopefully we can make decisions that really reflect what the community is really thinking.
To visit the Living Lab website, visit our website first, wellingtonfl.gov, go to Departments, and click on Wellington 2060. There you'll find a Living Lab icon that'll bring you straight to the website. Storytime is back at Scott's Place. This monthly reading event is perfect for young children, and it comes with free giveaways. Join us Saturday, November 5th at 10 a.m. for some turkey talk, because this month's theme is Thanksgiving. And be sure to stick around and enjoy Scott's Place barrier-free playground after the stories. It's designed for children and parents of all physical abilities. Wellington is thanking those who served honorably in the military during times of war and peace. Join us this November 11th for our Veterans Day Parade and Ceremony. The parade begins at 8:45 in the morning at the Wellington Community Center, followed by a ceremony at 9 a.m. at the Veterans Memorial, located on the corner of Forest Hill Boulevard and South Shore Boulevard. If you're a veteran, you'll have the opportunity to register that morning at the Wellington tent, and your name will be recognized during the ceremony. Let's take a look at the amphitheater schedule for the months of November and December. Check out our free Friday movie nights. November 4th, it's Monte Carlo starring Selena Gomez. November 18th, Glee the concert movie. And December 16th, Deck the Halls. All of these movies start at 7:30 p.m. There's also a concert coming up, taking you through 5 decades of rock and roll.
November 19th, Whitestone Band. Whitestone Concert. Whitestone is an excellent local band. They do classic rock. They have a big following. Come out. I know there'll be a lot of people there. So come early, bring your chairs, enjoy, and dance. Come to dance. They like you to get up and dance. Dance. Dance.
The Equestrian Trails Elementary Choir also has a concert at the amphitheater on December 8th, starting at 6 p.m. Also, don't miss our next Laugh Out Loud comedy show on December 9th, beginning at 7:30 p.m. Be sure to bring a blanket or lawn chair and enjoy the show. There's a new benefit for Wellington businesses and shoppers. We'll show you after the break. As you just saw, Wellington 2060 is all about making sure Wellington is a great place to live for generations to come. Part of that 2060 vision is boosting Wellington's reputation as a business-friendly city.
We're always looking for incentives for businesses, but one thing that we are initiating, hopefully by December, is a link on our website for Shop Wellington. It will be a directory of local businesses that will allow someone to find a business in Wellington, searching by type, by name, or by location. What the service also provides is a micro web page for each one of the businesses within a directory that will be managed by the business. They'll be able to upload information to this website based at their leisure. If it's a restaurant, for example, they'll be able to put up a menu or coupons, but it's another way for our Wellington businesses to reach a wider audience. Our existing businesses are very important to us, but also new businesses are just as important. We want to make them feel important in Wellington, and so we've identified a way that we can reach out to them, that we can, when they come into Wellington and deal with the processes inside City Hall, we can give them a point of contact that can help them with the registrations that they need, with the permitting that they need, and is a friendly face, and again shows them that we value their being in Wellington.
If you're interested in starting your own business in Wellington, we can help you through the process. Stop by City Hall Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and ask for a business ambassador. If you want to go from renter to homeowner, there's an opportunity in Wellington you don't want to pass up. The city is selling 5 homes. All of them, including the one you're about to see on Yarmouth Court, come with government down payment assistance of up to $30,000. Let's take a peek inside. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom townhome with a brand new kitchen and upgraded master bedroom suite. New energy-efficient appliances, we're talking an oven, dishwasher, refrigerator, washer, dryer, and a new AC system. It's within walking distance to A-rated Wellington schools. Wellington is only going to sell this home to low and middle income buyers. Interested in taking a tour? Call us at 561-791-4796. The temperatures outside are dropping, but the holiday season is heating up. We're breaking it down on the flip side of the break. We're moving into the holiday season, but in Wellington, it's better known as horse season.
The equestrian season is a combination of hunter jumper, dressage, polo, and it begins in the first week in January of every year, and it continues through the latter part of April. Wellington has embarked on a program over the last 6 months to gather the data. That data basically describes for us what the community is. It gives us the populations of the farms that are out there, the types of farms, and it helps us to look at the overall equestrian community in its different aspects. It helps us to plan for the future and how those equestrian communities are going to grow and the things that their needs are. As we move the process forward out into the community, we'll be able to talk to the community in facts and figures as to what we're actually doing and what we look like today. That will help the community decide what they want to be tomorrow.
The winter season is not only about horses, it's also about giving back to the community, including our food drive to make sure all our neighbors have a happy Thanksgiving.
We are collecting anything that you would consider for a traditional holiday meal. So mashed potatoes, gravy, cranberries, stuffing, canned goods like green beans, sweet potatoes, and also any kind of muffin mix or bread item as well. Wellington residents who have requested assistance during the holidays will be receiving the items that have been donated, and this will give them a chance to have a traditional holiday meal with their families that they may not be able to do otherwise.
You can drop off food items at City Hall, the Wellington Community Center, Village Park, and the Safe Neighborhoods Office. Wellington will accept donations through November 11th. 'Tis the season for holiday fun, and it begins with celeb resident Vanilla Ice.
December 2nd, we have the Wellington Holiday Festival. It's going to be an exciting time between 6 and 10 p.m. And if you remember last year, Vanilla Ice was here. I believe he's coming back again this year. So come out, see Vanilla Ice, see what we're doing. You're going to have an exciting time. There'll be lots of entertainment, lots of performers. Come out to the Wellington Amphitheater.
On Sunday, December 11th, check out the Holiday Fun Park at the Wellington Amphitheater. Music, bounce houses, food, and more from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And while you're there, don't miss our annual holiday parade starting at 1 p.m. Enjoy the floats, marching bands, and dancers as they make their way down Forest Hill Boulevard. It's time to bring back our series, The Volunteer Experience, where we talk to Wellington volunteers about how they're giving back to the community. This time, we're taking a look at what it takes to help out at special events.
We all need to come together as a community where we live and play. Everyone needs to help each other in times of difficulty, whether it be storms, just togetherness as a unity community. That's how I call it, unity community.
Well, just like Catherine, we have a lot of special events that you can volunteer for. We have several opportunities throughout the year, like Fall Festival, the Egg Hunt, Great American Cleanup. The 9/11 Patriot dedication was phenomenal. They're fun, they're exciting. Students can earn community service hours, and residents can get involved.
For more information about volunteering for special events, visit us on the web at wellingtonfl.gov, go to Community, and click on Volunteers. The name is a tongue twister, the Wellington Environmental Preserve at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas Everglades Habitat. But at its heart, it's natural Florida at its finest.
The Wellington Environmental Preserve is a treasure. It's a treasure right in the residents' backyard, and many people don't know it.
The Wellington Environmental Preserve opened in November 2010, a 365-acre preserve filled with boardwalks, horse trails, even a 6-story observation tower. But to Wellington Deputy Manager John Bondy, the Wellington Environmental Preserve also means protection against flooding.
Pump station that pumps directly into the preserve off the C1 canal. It comes through that pump station and enters the site, and there's about 3 miles of interconnecting canals and lakes, and they're specifically designed in order to uptake nutrients and to store water.
The preserve also protects the Everglades, clearing the water of phosphorus and debris.
When you come down Flying Cow and you enter the preserve, you enter a whole different world. It's like Florida was before we came. It's an area that's got wildlife and birds, and just, it's a gorgeous place. 3.5 miles of nature trails. There's educational kiosks here that tell you what the plants, the birds, and the animals that you see, they're here. We encourage you to wear comfortable shoes because it is 3.5 mile walk. There's a 6-story observation tower here, and we encourage people to come out here and see it the way it was. But again, make sure that there's a restroom facility at the north entrance, and it's a long walk, but there are segments you can walk, shorter walks, and there is a map of all the trails in here. So we encourage people to take advantage of it. It's right in their backyard.
The Wellington Environmental Preserve is located at 3499 Flying Cow Road. It's a great place to take the kids to learn about our natural environment, especially during the winter months. That's it for this edition of Wellington in the Know. We'll leave you now with the neighborhood meeting schedule. Thanks for joining us.